Hey guys, it's Olivia. So you guys absolutely love my Disney Storytime videos, so I have some more for you today. I have 3 short stories. The first one's literally like a sentence long. So go ahead, grab a water, sit down, and enjoy. So this first story, I was working with a partner that day, and basically a girl and her parents walked in. She was really little, maybe like 3 or so. She walks in, her eyes get wide, and she goes, "Dad, Mom, I told you, they are real, they are real." And she just kept exclaiming how real we were. And we were like, yeah, we're real, like, come on, give us a hug, whatever. And so as I'm giving her a hug, she whispers like under her breath, "I can't believe this is happening right now." It was just super duper cute because their whole interaction, she just like could not believe that she was in the presence of these characters and that they were real. Even as we're grabbing her hands to take a picture, even as she's leaving, she's waving and like tugging on them, jumping up and down. They are real, they are real, I told you they're real, I told you they're real. So that's the moment when I realized I had the best job ever. Second story was on Christmas Eve. I was at Magic Kingdom for a shift, and not only is Magic Kingdom a park that's, well, incredibly busy, it's one of the park locations where you do have kind of a really high expectation for how many guests you're supposed to see each and every hour. So not only is there already this extra pressure on Magic Kingdom, but it was Christmas Eve, which meant I'm pretty sure the park had already reached capacity, and it was just insane with how many guests there were. So I'm at a location, they see my partner first and then come see me, and I am just doing the best I can, going even faster than usual to get these guests out. So guests come up, it's a mom, her 2 daughters who are maybe like 15 and 12, and then a dad and a son who like kind of stayed back. So they come up, have me sign their autograph book, take a picture, take individual pictures, and then, okay, so the character that I was has a lot of merchandise in the park, so they started asking me to sign all of their stuff. So they asked me, "Oh, will you sign my bag?" I'm like, "Sure." So I'm signing that. And then the mom like takes off her scarf. "Oh, will you sign this?" "Sure." Girl hands me her Nintendo DS, or I don't know what the model is nowadays. It was Nintendo DS when I had one. Has me sign this. The brother looks at the character attendant and goes, "Can she sign my football?" And the character attendant is like, "Yeah, sure." She hands that to me, so I sign this. So now I'm starting to be like, okay, we need to kind of like wrap this up. I've signed like 7 things for you guys. We've already had our full-on interaction. Kind of time to go. And then the 14-year-old girl looks at the character attendant and says, "Oh, if I take off my shoes and put on new shoes, can she sign these shoes that I have on right now?" In my head, I was like, please say no, they need to leave, this is already taking so long. And the character attendant is like, "Yeah, sure." So while she's doing that, the other people are like basically just like taking their clothes off, basically just everything that is my merchandise, like their hat, their this, their that, their magic band, literally everything. They're just stripping off their clothes for me to sign. So finally I signed the girl's shoes. Then as the mom goes to ask me something else, the manager actually steps in and said, "Oh, did you guys get a picture with her? Okay, great, I hope you guys have a magical day. You know, exits this way," basically. She said it like really nice, but yeah, they were just like taking off everything, taking like 5 times as long. It was a little bit stressful when my line started getting really, really long. Okay, this third story happened again at Chef Mickey's. If you watch my most embarrassing guest moment video, which I will link below, that also happened at Chef Mickey's. I only worked there 4 times, and let me tell you, it was an experience every single time. So this particular instance, I was helping out a certain duck, and it was the end of the night, end of a long shift, and so our captain just said, "Okay, just go around one last time while, I don't know, Pluto or someone had to finish up, seeing a couple more guests." It's like, "Okay, just take your time, and then, you know, once you finish this, go back in and we'll be done for the night." So I'm walking around, there's this family, and it's dad, mom, 2 sisters, and a boy, and they're between the ages of like 8 and 12 or so. So as I'm coming around, little boy jumps up, runs over to Donald, and says, "Donald, you'll never believe it. I told them not to. I told them not to, Donald. I told them it was wrong. Donald, I told them it was wrong. I wouldn't do it, Donald." And so Donald is like, "What? Like, what's going on? Like, what are you talking about, kid?" And he grabs Donald's hand and then puts his hand over his heart and goes, "Donald, my dad ate duck." And so Donald, of course, like swoons, and he's like, you know, trying to catch his step and like, oh my goodness. Family's cracking up. the dad's like, sorry, Donald, I really do like duck. And so, you know, he's swooning again. The girls are like, yeah, we tried it too. I don't know why is this the second time that people like to tell the character I am that they like to eat them. I don't know. So anyway, Donald is just like horrified. Little boy, cutest thing ever. It was hard for me not to laugh out loud. But Donald was like freaked out, like, oh my gosh, the little boy was so sweet. He was like, I wouldn't do it, Donald. I told him it was wrong. I wouldn't eat duck, Donald, because you're my favorite, blah, blah, blah. Super cute. So Donald grabs the boy and they go over to the buffet. They're looking at the different snacks and stuff, walk around a little bit longer. And then I think it was a celebration dance, so Donald, you know, gave him back to his family. And Donald also made sure to take a lot of pictures with them. Take a picture with the boy, especially tons of different poses with him, because that boy is a true MVP. So those are my stories that I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed it. Working at Disney is a really fun time, and you definitely get a lot of guest interaction stories, even when you're not in my role. Any role you are, you have crazy guest stories. Hopefully when I visit my roommates someday on the East Coast, maybe we can all get together and do a video about their crazy guest experiences too, because they have had some wild ones as well. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment below which story you liked best, make sure to subscribe to my channel, and share this video with your friends. If you are gonna do the DCP and you think these stories are funny, share them with your DCP roommates, or share them with your roommates now at your apartment in college, whatever. Share my videos, please. I would really, really appreciate that. I do appreciate all of your support. Make sure to follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, all that stuff. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Keep dreaming out loud, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.